Okay, so in typical Vincent fashion, we haven't made an update video in a very long time, and I figured we're long overdue. I'm gonna try to keep this in 5 minutes or under, so we need to get moving. For starters, yes, we are not in my home office right now because we're doing some home renovation stuff, and I didn't want to record in like a disheveled, dusty office, so we're just doing this in my car at work. So today I want to talk about Vital Pets, I want to talk about the PicoNav, and then a couple of small updates moving forward. So let's just go ahead and get into it. For starters, Vital Pets, the last wave for 2023 is going to be Friday, November 3rd. So not this Friday, but the following. If you have ever seen me build a Vital Pet, or if you've ever seen me on stream, I don't think it's a secret that I absolutely hate building them. I love getting them out to people, but building them is just my least favorite thing ever. And I want to get one final wave out because every now and then I get a group of people who discover the project and they really love it, but they can't get a hold of one. So this is going to be the last chance for you to get one. I will still be supporting existing Vital Pets. I'll still be building replacement parts and things like that for people. And then in 2024, we'll make more. So it's not going to be like the end of them forever or anything like that, but I just want to stop working on them and I need a break. So that's that. I'll post the links and everything below so you can schedule it. I'll fire out an email to everyone moving forward so you guys know that this is going to be the last one for 2023. So get them while you can. The other big thing that I want to talk about is going to be the PicoNav, because there's a lot of stuff about this thing that I want to chat about really quickly. There is going to be a large deep dive video that I've discussed where we go over all the features. It's going to be a scripted video with cuts and edits to make sure that it is clear, concise, and in depth. So that is probably going to come out in, I would imagine, the next either 2 or 3 weeks, depending on what my upload schedule kind of looks like here. From a progress perspective, the parts that we have here are retail final, so I went ahead and finalized all the parts. We've done some bulk orderings on everything, and then it looks like a lot of these things are going to be mass produced as well, which is pretty cool. So this is all the kit here that you can see in my hand is actually the final one, and the software is at its base level about 90% complete. There are two small features, not small, but two features that I need to add that I'm hoping to get done this weekend. I do need to attend a funeral for a family friend, so that might put a damper on things by a week, hence my upload schedule that I talked about might be pushed another week back. But for the most part, once those are complete, then we will show you all the base functionality, and I've got a couple of really cool, interesting things to talk about as well. At the end of that one, we'll be taking beta testers and kind of giving some fun announcements that I'll talk about later. For a release window, for the people wondering, the beta test is probably going to be late November, early December timeframe, depending on when parts get shipped to me in China, from China, and then the actual real full release after we do the beta testing, we do the QA, and of course we make any changes based on what we find in that beta, is probably going to be like late January, early February is what I'm thinking. It could technically be earlier, but I don't want to have to deal with like the whole Christmas rush kind of thing. Unless the beta goes incredibly smooth, realistically, these are probably just not going to be up for pre-order by Christmas time. I really wanted it to be because I thought that would be really cool, but I don't want to rush anything that doesn't need to be rushed. So, expect something potentially earlier, but if it's not earlier, I'm going to push it back until like late January so people can kind of get all of the holiday stuff out of their system, and then I can get real feedback and people aren't in a frenzy, that kind of thing. So, other than that, small things, I might start streaming to YouTube as well for at least the engineering stuff. If you've ever watched some of my streams, you know that they're probably a little bit less than professional, and if you've only seen me on YouTube, you might be caught off guard. So if it's non-gaming, I might stream to YouTube as well, and then if it's, gaming stuff, I'll probably stick to just Twitch. Other than that, there's probably some other things that I'm forgetting, but that's the gist. So look out for the PicoNav update video in the next couple of weeks, where we go over everything PicoNav related, and then we start taking applications for beta testers. Keep in mind, beta testers are still gonna have to pay, so we'll talk about that later. And last chance to get your Vital Pets for 2023, and then you might see some YouTube streams. So that's it. I've got 9 seconds. I'm cutting it off. Have a great day.